tips for onboard effects. First tip is get yourself like a 7-year-old Radio Shack battery that still works. That you got in a Crybaby Wah from like the richest area of Chicago by a dude that lived in a converted pole barn, and this pole barn was from like 1840 something, and it's converted into a house, and it just so happens to be next door to the house where in Ferris Bueller's Day Off they pushed a car out of the house. So after I bought this Y and acquired this Radio Shack battery, I turned around in the driveway of the house where the kid kicked the car out of the house in the movie. Yeah. So this is a tip video on onboard effects, and this slick guitar has been converted to a guitar with a push pot and onboard effects, and it didn't work the first time around, so he's gonna explain something to you.
So you really need to use a DP-DT switch, which has 6 lugs you could solder on. And so you want to solder your input here and your output here. In this case, the input's coming from the middle lug of the volume pot and then going to the hot tip of the stereo jack. And then you want to jump this so that when the pot is pulled in, that it goes through this loop right here and is bypassing the effects completely. And then when it's pulled out, it is going through this route. So it's going to go through the circuit and out through the circuit and then out when it's pulled out. And so it bypasses this that time. You know, true bypass with this. So you need this, not the 3 lug one. You need the 6 lug, maybe even 9 if you want an LED, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like some disco lights.
Some disco lights. And so, yeah.
You need a stereo jack too, so the battery doesn't drain.
Stereo jack. Well, that's the tip video for onboard effects. I think this is probably the only slick I seen with a, what did you call this thing again?
It's
a green ring?
Dan Armstrong green ring.
A Dan Armstrong green
Yeah, you
ring.
ever see one of those?
No, never seen it.
People do it wrong. You're supposed to plug it into the amp.
Right.
The amp jack. No, like plug the pedal into the amp.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you play.
I got you.
And then you just...
I understand.
It's pretty extreme, man.
Extreme.
Extreme.
Hope this helps somebody.